Pacific Ocean properties in Brookings and real properties in Crescent City. But that's not all. We've learned a lot about Ron over the last several weeks.
Are you saying Ron, the real deal?
You stole the words right up.
Sorry.
You know, we're having lots of fun with this, Ron.
I know.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The topic of the day, as we keep it real with Ron Real, is the time of year to buy a house.
You know, that's a very important question a lot of people ask, and they want to know, when should I buy? And for the converse of that, when should I sell? So I thought I wanted to start off by, let's look at the seasons. We're right now starting October to December, which is the fall time. And some people think it's a quiet time, but we've seen recently that it's not necessarily quiet here in our area. Many home buyers consider the fall the best time to buy a home because it's usually the time of the year that there's some price reductions because the sellers tend to have had their home on the market during the summer months, and if it didn't sell, this might be the time where they realize that they were slightly overpriced and they reduce it, and that helps the buyers come in and be able to buy something that's affordable and at the correct price.
And that makes perfect sense. Okay, so far I'm tracking you.
All right. And then what we have to look at next is the January to March, which is the winter time. And what we see there is it's not a bad time at all because we sometimes forget that where we live, it's almost identical to Monterey and Carmel. So it's that blistering, 75, 78, 79, whereas some people will call in the winter months and say, I'm below zero, where are you? And I'll say, yeah, it's a comfortable 50. So there's less inventory January to March. Sometimes it really starts to build a little bit towards the end of March. But there's a lower likelihood also of bidding wars because the people that are out looking there are, most of the people are going to wait for the summertime to buy a home. But the home prices are typically lower than they're going to be in the summer.
So there's a big difference between the amount of inventory if you're looking for more selection or if you're looking for the bargain. The time of year would play a role in that.
Correct. And then there's the springtime, which is April to June, and it's the peak months for the housing supply because most families want to move when the kids are out of school, so they're trying to sell during the April to June, and they want to get to the new place before the end of summer. And then the most, of course, the best time that some people in their minds believe, especially if they have children, the summer months, July to September, because they've made these commitments. It's the sunniest time of the year. It's the warmest time of the year. And I always make a joke that, for the 10 days that we need air conditioning here, we want to start our air conditioners up, make sure that they're working. But the big reason for I think, the increase during the summer months is if you have a child, you want to make a move and you want the child settled before they go to school in the fall. And especially now with with COVID-19 and other issues, we know that it's taking 60 to 70 days to get an escrow to close.
That is just incredible. Remember back in the days when you had a 30-day escrow and it really actually was a 30-day escrow?
Yeah, we've not seen any of those in quite a while.
I believe that's true. Well, this is good information to know. And we are in the fall season, October through December, you said.
Correct.
And you do have inventory, so if people are looking to purchase a home, they need to get a hold of you at Pacific Ocean Properties, 519 Chetco in Brookings, or in Crescent City Real Properties, right off of the highway at 124, U.S. Highway 101. And I know we can get you online, pacificoceanproperties.org, but what's the best way to get a hold of you personally?
My cell phone is 541-244-8118.
You got it. Keeping it real with Ron Real every Wednesday with KCRE. Ron, be safe. Have a great week.
All right, you too. Talk next week.